how to get rid of your imposter syndrome, how to stop saboting yourself. It's a very spontaneous video, but I really wanted to share that today because I'm going to do a webinar afterwards, and there is so many things in my mind, and I know I'm not going to be able to say all the things I want to say in this webinar. So I want to share that with you now. So my clients usually are high achiever. They have a lot of things in their life, working properly or being well done. However, they still have this imposter syndrome, and they are self-saboting themselves. And the reason why is there is different reason. But one of the biggest reason, the two reasons I would say. The first one is they don't exactly know what they would like to have. It's well known. If you don't know where you want to go, it's going to be difficult to put that in your GPS, right? So the first thing that you have to know is, where do you want to go? What are the things that you would like to have? That's the first thing. And usually we don't know that for different reasons. It's because we have like a programming inside of us, stopping us to be creative, to dream about what are the things that we would love to see in our life. Some of us, we are great at maybe doing money. Some of us, we are maybe great at having nice relationships. But the other side of our life are not necessarily working, or we have a lot of money, we don't have time for family, or we have a lot of, we have a great career, we have a family, which is great. So we should be very happy with, but we feel not satisfied because we have the impression that we are not capable of doing it right. So there is so many reasons. So the first thing is, be conscious of what you really want. Take your time, take the time to dream. That's the first things. And usually we don't do that because of our programmation and because of our confidence or self-esteem. We sabotage ourselves. We think we are not worthy enough. We are not good enough. Who I am to think I can have something better. All this kind of question just stop us to dream bigger. So how to do that? Well, what I have seen in my past and with myself, and as well with my client and with the society, is that we are wired as human beings to see all the problems, and we are wired to see all our weaknesses. We are being taught in any way that to, okay, look at where you are not good at and work hard in order to improve that. And then you are going to be high performant, which is not necessarily true, because I see that with all my clients. They know exactly what kind of weaknesses they have. They don't really know about their strengths. If you look at where you are not good, you are always going to find something else. You are always going to find something to improve. And then you are always going to try to be someone else eventually. Like if you are tiger, you are not going to be able to do the same performance as a giraffe or an elephant. It's just not the same type of animals, exactly the same for us. So don't try to be someone that you are not. Look at your strengths. What are your strengths? If you look at your strengths, you are going to enter your zone of genius. If you enter your zone of genius, you are aware about the things that you can give more, that you are really good at, where you can contribute even better than other person around. And I tell you, I coach C-level, CEOs, director of whatever, head of whatever. And they are very performing, and they are very competent, and they have a nice career. However, they don't know their strength. They are well trained to do what they have to do. They don't use their genius, which is really a pity, because if you use your genius, your zone of genius, you have more fun, you have more contribution, you have more energy, you have a higher impact. You have so many different stuff going on in your life. So when you have that, your self-esteem goes higher. The worst that you find, you see in self for you goes higher. Your self-confidence goes higher too, because now you know exactly what you are capable of. And maybe you still have your weaknesses that you know too well, but some other people around are good at that. So you can collaborate, you can find ways. You can even use your strength in order to be better at where you haven't been good before. It's really amazing. So if you are like a shy person, but you are very strategic and you are a relator. So that means that you are very good at connecting with only one person at the time and being good at one connection, deep connection. Great. When you know that, you will be able to influence people differently. You will not use the strategy of someone else being an inspiring person, being an extrovert person. So find who you are, find your strength, use them even more, use your superpower. It's really like you have an Avenger and they have their superpower somewhere, but they don't know where. So they are not going to be able to use it correctly. So what they do is that they know the power they have, they train it, and then they use it. If you don't know your superpower, if you don't train it, it's going to be difficult to use it properly. So be conscious of that. If you know that, what you want to have in your life and your strengths, your worth, and that you have the confidence to find the way in order to get there, everything's possible. Everything's possible. Don't try to do that alone. Find the right people around you. You don't have all the strength. You have some of them. People around have them. Find your way. If you don't know how to find your way in order to get what you want, find the right people. Find the people that have done that already. Find the people that have this great relationship with their family and are still working maybe. Find the people that are very equilibrated, very balanced in their life, exactly where you want to be. Find the people who have done a career change, exactly the one that maybe you want to do. Find the people that have done exactly what you want to do. And just to finish this video, I found yesterday, I found this quote, and it's the first time that I see it and really love it. It's too many people overvalue what they are not. Too many people overvalue what they are not and undervalue what they are. And undervalue what they are. Do believe that 90% of us, we undervalue what we are, and we are always looking at what we don't have, what we are not. It's a pity. Today, it's at the beginning of your new you, looking at your strength, using them even more. If you don't know how to do that, come to us, because we have specific programs for that. And it makes magic that can change your life. So if you want to change your life, if you want to have like this dreams life, the life that you design in your mind, so come to us and we are happy to help you having that. Bye.